Alright guys, my name is Mark Beecher. I'm the head Muay Thai instructor at Drysdale Jiu-Jitsu, and I've taught the best Muay Thai guys, trained with the best Muay Thai guys, trained in Thailand. This is how I learned to wrap my hands in Thailand. It's a little different than other people do, but I like it a lot better. First of all, I like to roll my hand wraps up really tight. The way that I do that is the first thing you do is you take the Velcro and you Velcro it down, and you keep going the same way as you Velcroed it down, and it should come out the right way usually. Okay, now when I roll it up, I try to keep it tight in between my fingers like this and roll it like this, because that makes it everything really tight. So it'll take a second. Do we have a fast forward button? Now, the reason that I roll the Velcro inside is because that is what's going to go on your arm last. A lot of people roll it up the other way so they can Velcro it shut, and then when they wrap their hands, they have to unroll it. Why? So you roll it up really tight like this, and your hand wraps come out tighter, nicer. Okay. Okay, the first thing I like to do is do a knuckle wrap. So I make my fingers wide like this and just do like 2 or 3 times. I like 2 or 3. Now, where people have a hard time is putting this on their knuckles. So what I do is, if you look, I'm gonna make this next one loose. You see this little piece that's loose right here? Now, when I fold it, I like to fold it over here. When I go over my knuckles, I have that little loose piece that I can use as a hand grip, like this. Now I have that loose piece here that I can hold this on my knuckles, okay? So, now, I come around this thing to hold it in. And then the most important part about a hand wrap is the X. This is one side of the X, okay? The other side is here. See how there's an X there? That's the most important part. That's what holds your bones together, which is the reason for hand wraps. Now, what I like to do is I go in between the knuckles, and when I do this, this is the part that I do differently. I tighten it up here. See how I tighten it? Then instead of going across my palm, I go this way, okay? In between the knuckles again, tighten it up, go this way. In between the other knuckles, tighten it up this way. And the reason that I do that, I'll show you later. Anyways, I like to do the thumb too. So I go around the thumb. You want to, this knuckle, you want the hand wrap to be right centered in that knuckle, that bend of the thumb right here, this way, and go back around the wrist, okay? Now, you want good wrist support too, so you want it to go down on your arm pretty far, because your wrist is where you get power when you punch. Now, the reason I did that at the beginning is because I don't like a bunch of stuff in my hand when I punch. So I do this. There's nothing in my hand. It's just so you can ball it up as a fist. Now, the reason I tighten up the knuckles like I did is this thing is hard like a rock right here. So you're not gonna feel that. Now you have the X, you have the protection here, you have the knuckle guard, you have the wrist guard. That's the way you basically wrap your hands. That's the way I learned in Thailand. And I like this better than any other wrap.